Okay, I'm skipping a formal intro here because this is like my 5th time recording this because I sounded sick in every other take for some reason. So, I gotta take a moment of your time today to talk about some of the secrets in Doll's Nest, because I want to know how the fuck is anyone supposed to find some of these without knowing about them in advance? I got 2 of them here. The first one isn't even actually a secret, really. It's actually a requirement for the progression of an NPC questline. In the game, there's a tank girl who's looking for a secret weapon that an old friend told her about. In order to get the good ending to her questline and get her as a vendor, you need to find a message for her from her friend telling her that the secret weapon was a lie. That way she doesn't obsess over it and die. The thing is, this message is hidden behind a destructible wall near the beginning of the second area in this region. Now, illusory and destructible walls are nothing new in gaming by any means, and this wall even looks like it should be destructible, so why is this an impossible secret? First of all, there are no other destructible or illusory walls in the entire game. There are other walls in the game that look similarly beat up, but they aren't destructible, so there's no reason to suspect that this one is too. Second, it takes a ton of hits to destroy the wall, and there isn't any visual indicator that you're damaging the wall either. In any game with a destructible wall, they're either destroyed immediately or you see some kind of damage to the wall to indicate that you're breaking through. This game has neither of those things. Now, to the game's credit, in this area there is a giant enemy robot that shoots giant explosive missiles at you from a good distance away. It would seem that the implied way for you to discover the secret area would be for this enemy to shoot and destroy the wall. And you can, in fact, do it this way. Unfortunately, this enemy also doesn't break the wall in one hit. It still takes like a dozen hits just to break the frickin' wall. So there's no way that a new player that doesn't already know about this area will ever find it. Which is bad, by the way, for a hidden area necessary for completing an NPC's quest. It should be something that you either stumble upon naturally when progressing through the game, or something that can be found reasonably enough through hints. I don't have a problem with this secret conceptually, but its implementation leaves a lot to be desired. The other impossible secret is both less tricky to find and also more tricky to find because it's a secret that you can only access in New Game Plus. It's in an area that's already expertly hidden in the first place. In Doll's Nest, you're encouraged to explore and look around because you'll often find new weapons and gear behind corners, across gaps, and so on. Equipment drops in the overworld are either in very clearly placed chests or giant glowing drops that you can see like a mile away. This secret is located right next to one of these hidden items, so you probably won't think to look for another hidden area after you just found one. So, we'll do a little test. Where's the item? I'll do like a quick walkthrough of this area and you go ahead and leave a comment on if you found it before I revealed it. And don't cheat, because I'll know. So, did you find it? I can't blame you if you didn't. It's right here in this small crack in the ground. When you walk over it initially, you can see the chasm below you, so you wouldn't think to check it for something below it, but sure enough, that's where the secret is. You have to either check that crack real close, or fall off the side of the map and turn around to see it. Normally this hidden area only has 2 items, a cosmetic outfit for your character, and a primary weapon. But in New Game Plus, the wall behind the chest glows red and you can pass through it. Your reward for doing so is just an item that lets you walk through red gates that would normally impede your progress in a section until you defeated specific bosses and acquired an item. It quite literally just exists to make New Game Plus easier by letting you zip through certain areas in the game without needing to teleport around. What makes this secret especially devious is that if you found the area in your regular New Game, you would have no real reason to go back here in New Game Plus. You don't really get anything for getting a second primary or cosmetic in the game. So you don't really need to go out of your way to go back to this area, and there's nothing in the game that hints that this item exists in New Game Plus. So the game just hides a neat little item in New Game Plus on you just because it's funny. Honestly, this secret gets a pass from me because it's really funny and I kind of like it. It's just a neat, expertly hidden New Game Plus item. Anyway, that's 2 secrets in Doll's Nest that I thought were pretty funny. The moral of the story is you should probably add hints at a secret if it's important for a quest or side quest, otherwise kind of like go crazy. It's kind of silly to make a whole video for this, but hey, that's content, baby. See ya.